Hey Gearfax buddies, today we're looking at the Behringer U-Control. This is the model UMX490, which I think is a 61 key version. I'm not going to count them now, but I think it's 61 keys. And it comes with a whole bunch of control knobs there. Our usual selection of controllers off on the side here. It's really not that remarkable from a control point of view, but visually it's pretty hard not to stop and have a look at this one. I mean, the red casing is really pretty awesome to look at. So let's find out how it performs as a controller keyboard. We're just going to use regular MIDI with this one, and I'm going to use a very old DJX2B workstation. It's basically a very dated and quite cheesy piece of equipment, so let's see what life the UMX490 can breathe into it. Okay, so the UMX490 is actually a pretty basic and straightforward MIDI keyboard. It doesn't give us any terribly amazing surprises, but what it does give us, as soon as you switch it on for the first time, is a nice set of default controls. So I'm just going to press assign right here and reset all, and we should find that on channel 1 now we're just a normal piano sound with a tiny bit of flanger on it that's coming from the sound source. First one's a chorus control. So we're controlling 2 parameters of chorus there. Three and 4 should be cut off in resonance. It's interesting to note that the cutoff and resonance seem to be smoother when they're controlled through the UMX490 than if I just use the dials available there on the sound source. That suggests to me that these dials are pumping out a tighter resolution than what the ones on board have. So this is just one way in which this MIDI keyboard can actually bring out a better performance from your non-keyboard workstation. So let's see what's on the other side. So R5 here is controlling attack. So very fast. I've also noticed scrolling through sounds that really deep pads and things like that can actually be brought back to an instant attack sound too. So once again, bringing more sounds out of your machine than you thought were there. What's an R7? Sustain. But don't forget, of course, we've got good old modulation. And before you know it, we've got something that sounds nothing like the original piano sound. So none of that can be done on the workstation by itself. So we'll try a couple of other sounds, and to do this I'll quickly change channels. Hold down the assign key, look for global right here and press that key. We can release the assign key now and choose a different channel. Let's try the drum channel, 10. Then you've got to press enter right at the top to make it work. And now we have some drums. Same rules apply with the control knobs. Okay, and here's an example of one of those sweeping pad sounds that can be changed quite dramatically using R5. And of course, we've still got our cutoff and resonance and modulation. Maybe not a particularly great example, but it gives you an idea of what we're talking about. So there are a whole lot more things that the UMX490 can do. I can't show you all of the controller changes that it's capable of and all the other tricks, but what I can do is show you a quick look around the back so we can see what sockets we have. Nothing amazingly unexpected. We've got a 9-volt power supply, USB power, Incidentally, this can run on AA batteries as well if you need to go portable. There's our traditional MIDI socket plugged in right there, and over here we have a socket for a sustain pedal, on-off switch at the end there. So overall guys, yes, it is pretty much your standard straightforward MIDI controller keyboard, but it is versatile, it has a beautiful feel on the keys, and it's red, so what more can you say? Thanks for watching Gear Facts guys, please leave a comment or like or subscribe to Gear Facts, and look forward to seeing you next time.